Alright, everybody, you heard about paying up. You got to do that. Let's get right into the analysis here. We got a interesting week 4 here. It's already underway, and by that I mean the part-time hand model and Zip Zap Wrap are exchanging blows with a 27.6 to 23.2 on the scoreboard right now. Tyler's 0-3. He couldn't get by the Wet Bandits. Jermichael Finley couldn't really produce for him. It was a scare for the Wet Bandits personally, which caused them to go into trading mode into 3 different teams and wheeling and dealing, with one including Zip Zap Wrap that just went through. That would be Matthew Stafford for Ryan Matthews. Well, we'll see what happens here because it looks like the part-time hand model, based on projections, could get his first win of the day. We'll see what happens. Sandusky's Cuddle Bear, his team is just awful. In trying to even trade with him, he actually already had made the claim that he might be donning the dress this year, and it might be true. He faces off against an equally underachieving 1-2 Loins of an Eagle team. He currently has a 14-point lead there, but in projections, Mike seems to have at least a 50-point edge. Another team that I went trading with was none other than the Philly Convicts at 2-1, though his roster seemed to have some holes, so he wanted to go out and get Andy Dalton. He did that, and in exchange also got Brandon Lloyd, which is a solid wide receiver there. He faces off against, based on looking at the roster, might be the best team in the league, and that's a bold statement, but Buscemi did a hell of a draft. He's 3-0 right now. I believe he leads in points. That's unverified. But he currently, the Convicts, with a 21.2 lead after one player in, being Ray Rice, looks to have projections there neck and neck, so we'll see what happens there. Paul Giamatti is my father. He's 2-1, faces off against another 2-1 squad in the Pride Snatchers. Again, projections really close there. This is a really close week all around. The Bayside Tigers, who are at 2-1, face off against the Wet Bandits in a house divided this week. So we'll see what happens there. But I think that all in all, we have some really intriguing matchups and some people that are either 0-3 or 3-0, or 1-2 or 2-1 that could be pegged back to 500. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's about it. So with these trades going through, I say, hey, everybody, trade, please. We'll get that trade process prior to kickoff, and we'll make it happen for you. You make the trade, and then it'll be a better place. I mean, I traded away probably, I think, 6 players. We'll see what happens. I'm going all in on RG3, and he might get freaking broken spine. I have no idea. I have no quarterback depth now, but we'll see. Yeah, pay my money and enjoy your Sunday, and good luck to everyone.